Hello everyone, welcome to the newest episode of Writer's Survival Guide. Today we're going to be talking about how to create a table of contents for your ebook. Table of contents is going to be the difference between being seen as a professional and being an amateur. Now, no retailer requires a table of contents, but readers sure do like them when they get on their Fire tablets or their Kindles or their Nooks or Kobos. I have never actually seen a Kobo, so I couldn't tell you. But they usually have a little window that will have the table of contents linked into it. So if they want to go to chapter 1, they press it and it sends them right over, or to the About Author page, or chapter 17 or chapter 33. You know what a table of contents is normally in a book, and I don't have one. That is not a regular book. Your regular book tells you what page number, but because you are in an ebook, we're hyperlinking and sending it over there. And it's actually really easy to do. There's several ways of making it easier, but we're going to talk about the most direct way possible. So we're going to use LibreOffice. It's the very same steps in Word. Actually, Word makes it slightly more convenient, but I'll point that out once we get there. Anyways, let's open up our document. So here we are in a file ready to go. I actually don't have any pre-files. I guess I have them still on Dropbox, but I'm not going to go through all that work. This is a test copy for formatting, which is basically just my Rivalry manuscript, master manuscript. So you'll see all my nice stuff, but look, there's no table of contents up front. You'll actually see I have a few things changed. But anyways, so when you're creating a table of contents, what you're going to want to do is create a brand new page just for it. And this is actually where we'll put it. I'm actually just going to put a table of contents thing right there. Just to mark it. We're actually not going to need that at all. But, so you can visualize it. There we go. So, this is going to be a very simple process that you're going to be able to do while listening to music or watching some or listening to some videos. You won't be able to look at them. So here we are, chapter 1. What you'll do is highlight it, and then we'll go to styles and heading 1. Now look at heading 1. You can have a shortcut with Control 1. This is also the same on Word. Do it right there. You saw how it moved. That basically means yes, you have indeed formatted this to heading 1. Now I always center horizontally. Maybe you don't. This will keep your font and your font size. It will make this hyperlinked blue. So you might want to change that when you're going for a physical version or whatnot. And so Control 1, Control E. And let's Control F because I don't like spending too much time on this. Control 1, Control E. Now you're going to see there's no real change. Actually, let's do this. You see what I mean by that change? It turns everything blue. These chapters weren't blue before, but that's what they'll actually end up looking like. So now that we actually have 3, let's do 4, just for, having some. Actually, they're all going to pop up, so why am I doing this? For your benefit is what I'm going to fool myself into thinking. So we go right here to our table of contents. Put it right to the middle. Really doesn't matter. We're going to go right to Insert, and there's even going to be a table of contents and index. Again, same thing as Word. We're about to get to the divergence. So we click Table of Contents. You're going to see everything right here. Word for Table of Contents will have this. They'll also have a little check mark here to remove page numbers. We're in LibreOffice. We don't have remove page numbers, so what we're going to do is unprotect it against manual changes, and you'll see why. If you're on Word, as soon as you hit OK, you're done. With LibreOffice, we have an additional step. And there we go. Look at that. Let's remove that so you guys don't have to see it. And we can just hit it down. So another thing to note is for ebooks, you cannot have page numbers because ebooks, whether it's, and I don't have my cell phone on me, they format things way, way different. When you go landscape, when you go horizontal, whether your screen size is this big or you got, you know, a Kindle Paperwhite, or no, because the Oasis and the Voyage, I think, have the same exact screen. They just have little things that added to it. But you get the idea. Different screen sizes, different formatting. You're just not going to have pages anymore. You're going to have spots and you have check marks. So you're going to have to remove this. And you see right here, boom. Too easy. And you're going to have to do this manually. Now, there are some issues with LibreOffice, at least I've seen on my computer, that when I've been doing this, it kind of blanks everything out and deletes it. So just every couple of them, hit Control-S to save. And hopefully I can even show you it if I can mimic it. I guess I can't. Oh well. So yeah, you're going to do this whole thing until there is finally a table of contents. And that's all you do. If you're in Word, or now you're in Libre, so you're going to actually have to export it into a .doc, not a .docx. You can go right to draft to digital. You can go right to Smashwords. Actually, no. Smashwords is a whole different video. Or you go right to Amazon, and they're going to pick up your heading 1s down here and make these links clickable for their readers. And it's a very simple thing. And again, you don't have to put a table of contents up front. I don't know if Amazon really went through not putting it in the back, because as you know, you can read up to 10% of any novel on Kindle. And your table of contents, your dedications and all that is linked into your first 10%. So what a lot of authors were doing is creating a table of contents, putting it all in the back. That way you can get more book and hopefully people like what they read. I don't know. I think they were going to institute a policy change. That meant you have to have a table of contents up front. I've never been big on that because you're saving a page. You're not saving too much. But anyways, that's all you do. Make sure you do that to all your documents because you don't want a reader to, I don't know, maybe be switching through their different devices or get lost and not have a table of contents to just click and hurry up, and you're forcing them to move or hit the little scroll wheel. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. Next video, we're going to talk about Smashwords and why that is such a pain because of the meat grinder. Anyways, I hope this video and the previous video helped, and I will see you all later.